Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreath.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday. Right now you're taking a live look at Medford. This view coming courtesy of the People's Bank off Biddle Road. A nice little mixture of clouds up in the sky, seeing some cumulus clouds, seeing some stratus clouds. We're also seeing some very mild temperatures, 58 degrees right now in Medford. Not nearly feeling as muggy as it was earlier. That relative humidity has dropped down to 65%, but along the coast we're seeing relative humidities of around 80%, 90%. And that's because that's where the bulk of the rain has fallen over the past 24 hours. Brookings receiving close to an inch of rain. We have surpassed that in Gold Beach. Of course, a big drop off here on the east side and in the west side valleys. Of course, most of the rain has occurred along the coast, and it's because we've had an atmospheric river that has just continued to flow, and it's provided rain and just an abundance of moisture to the coast. Some of it sneaking over into Josephine County, but most of it has been along the coast in Curry County. And throughout the rest of the day, we're not really expecting the coverage and the intensity of rain that we saw a little bit earlier this morning. This is come time for 5:30 in the evening. We might have a few leftover showers inland, but most of the rain is going to be off in Curry County, really to the north of Curry County. But then as we head into the overnight hours, here comes atmospheric river number 2, and it'll start to stream even more moisture and more rain there along the coast, adding to those storm totals there. And it'll start to pick up in intensity throughout the course of the day on Tuesday. You get a little daytime heating into the mix, and you see some of those yellows, some of those oranges popping up on the map. That represents some moderate to heavy rainfall. So we could add to those totals in a big way, and it'll just continue. You know, that's what atmospheric rivers do, kind of like a river flowing through a riverbed. That water and that moisture and that rain just continues to flow over the same spot. So Tuesday is looking like a very busy day there along the coast, a very wet day as well. And some of those rainfall totals we could see through Tuesday night, they could be upwards of 2 inches there along the coast. Pretty steep drop off once you start talking about the rainfall totals for the Cascades and for the Rogue Valley. So for today, most of the rain at this stage in the game is most likely going to be in Curry County. Also, we're seeing some orographic lift, which means that the moisture is getting pulled up into the mountains, and that's producing some rainfall. We're seeing a good amount of that happening up in the Cascades. Could be a bit of a wintry mix up there at Crater Lake today, but the snow level's pretty high. The rest of us will just see some rain. Very blustery conditions. We are already seeing some winds gusting up to 38 miles per hour there up at Gold Beach, and we are also seeing some pretty gusty conditions up in the Cascades. For tonight, those winds hold steady. Most of us will stay dry. The coast will be dealing with atmospheric river number 2, and we have more atmospheric rivers where that came from. It looks like everything's going to start to spread inland as we head into Wednesday. Of course, this is very encouraging just given the dry weather that we had to start off the new year. And in addition to the atmospheric river rolling through, we'll have a big drop off in temperatures, dropping off by about 15 degrees in between Tuesday and Thursday as the cold front is expected to come through on Wednesday. That'll drop snow levels, meaning that past conditions could get a little bit treacherous heading into Wednesday and into Thursday. Here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. Very wet conditions over the next 7 days. And of course, since we did have that severe drought that got extended into Curry County, that's very encouraging. The extreme drought in Siskiyou County, that's going to get alleviated a little bit by this, especially Wednesday going into Thursday. And snow will be on the table come time for Thursday and Friday, especially as the cold front passes on Wednesday. So we're keeping a very close eye on those snow levels for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It looks like they'll drop to around 3,000 feet. Of course, keep it tuned right here to News Watch 12. The Storm Watch 12 weather team will keep you updated on the latest model runs, the latest snow levels. But as for now, it's looking like we could add a decent amount of snow up into the Cascades. We certainly need that for the Rogue Valley. Of course, the rain over the next 7 days, very, very welcome.